What's up, guys? Fish Keepers here again with another video. This time I'm going to update you guys on my Fluval Spec 3. This is my desktop fish tank. There you go. That was a mouthful for some reason. It's early morning, so words are hard right now. So I got this Fluval Spec 3. I used to have red realies in here. It's a long story. Kind of short story version of it is I won some shrimp at an auction. At a raffle at one of the club meetings here locally. I didn't really want red realies, but I thought they looked cool, so I figured, cool, I'll make the effort to getting them to, you know, breed and stuff, blah blah blah. I was given 2 or 3, I think it was, at the beginning for free, so I said, okay, I went and got more. I went through about, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 deaths before I was able to get like them to stop dying, and mostly because it was I kept getting shrimp from different sources instead of just getting them from one and starting from there. So you know, 3 would survive over here from this place, and 2 from that place were horrible, and 2 from that place were bad. So I basically pieced together like 2 from different sources, and it wasn't a good idea. It's better to just get them all at one place. So I finally was able to get them stable for a while, and I got 1 pregnant female. It took way too long to get it done. Buried female, sorry. By then, I had already found out about this local supplier, local importer, I guess, who had black rose shrimp, which is what I was trying to get for a long time. I couldn't find any good black rose shrimp specimens anywhere. Locally, there was a lot of like brown chocolates trying to be passed off as black roses, and that's not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for black rose, which is right there. You see them? That's black. That's almost black King Kong. But these are Neos, so very easy to take care of. And so I was talking to him back and forth on OfferUp. He posts them up there sometimes. He also supplies some of the local fish stores, but like I said, I hadn't been able to find any, so I guess he was maybe on a hiatus or something. But he showed them to me. I was like, wow, these are really nice. And he gave me a killer deal on 10 of them, so I had to take it. I gave away the red realies that I had. I had about 4 left. I gave them to a family member who had more realies already anyways, so they kind of just went straight into this tank. They're fine over there, and now I got black rose shrimp, which I'm excited about. I'm super excited about. Also excited to make this connection with the guy because he has green jades there. He has orange. He has orange realies, orange sunkiss. He has yellows. He has goldenbacks. He has a lot, and they're all coming from his garage. He has like a fish room in his garage, really nice with racks and everything, a mono shrimps, and he's been giving me a good deal. So I have a future deal set up with him, getting some mono shrimps and maybe some more green jades to supplement, to kind of help get the numbers up in my green jade tank that I'm just starting. Whether I just started, I just need more numbers. I think I have like 8 green jades in there, so if I get another like 5, that'll be a good number, and then I can kind of stop worrying about like, are they breeding or not. When you get about 15 shrimp in a somewhat smaller tank, you're probably going to be good. You know, you're as far as Neos, and as long as you keep the parameters correct, you're most likely going to be fine. So in this tank, 10 Neos is really good. I mean, at least from what I think. I've never been actually successful in this tank yet, but it's mostly because of, I guess, if anything, the point of today's video is to show, if you're not interested in a fish or a shrimp or something, you're probably not going to be successful with it. Yeah. So I was not completely interested in red realies. I was kind of just wanting them to breed. I didn't really want success. I was just like, oh, I don't want them to breed. Come on, just breed already. Versus black rose, I really want them to breed. I really want to watch them, and I get joy out of this tank now. Whereas the red realies, I was just like, oh, there they are. Still not breeding, whatever. Whereas right now, even if they're not breeding, I still love looking at them. It's weird how they stand out even though they're black. And truly, like, to be honest, black rose shrimp I don't think are black. They're more or less dark brown. Maybe there are some people who have very, very black rose shrimp, and I would love to get some of those. But these are pretty black. But when you shine the light at an angle on some of them, you can see the rusty like top, and it's kind of brownish. So then again, it could just be the racing stripe, quote unquote, right? Racing stripe. So I don't know. It's I don't completely think they're black. I think they're just very dark brown, which is still nice because it still seems black and it still look really nice. Like if you told somebody, hey, that's a black shrimp, they'd be like, yeah. Anybody who doesn't know, like, yeah. It's only when you really look at them at a weird angle that you think, oh no, those are just very, very dark brown shrimp. But still, nonetheless, I think that's why they also call them black rose or black onyx or whatever, which I think an onyx stone is kind of like metallic-y brown, dark brown, I guess. So nonetheless, it's still pretty cool. I'm super stoked to go back to see that guy and get some mono shrimps for my Blue Dreams tank, because hair algae is going crazy, and I feel like those guys, if I get like 3 or 4 of them in there, they might actually put in some work. But that's later on, not right now. But I'm super excited about these. I think I got about, like I said, I think I got 3 females in here and maybe 7 males. I've confirmed 2 females. I don't know about the rest. Like let's see if you can tell. That should be a male right there. Yeah, that's a male. The rest are kind of like just everywhere. There's one over there, very deep in the plants. I can't really tell from here. The rest are just kind of camo. This one's tiny right now still. This is pretty much a juvenile. It's gonna be hard to tell in that one. Some of these also have like orange eyes almost, which I thought was cool. I have never added really any plants in this tank. Mostly because, again, the red willies just weren't a thing to me. It just kind of happened. That's probably why you shouldn't buy fish or shrimp on impulse or take them for free, even if they are for free. So I never really planted it. I never really, But now that I have these, I went to my other tanks. I did a lot of trimming, bought a bunch of pearl weed. I know this doesn't look very good right now, but eventually, pearl weed always makes a comeback pretty strong. I'm gonna be fertilizing in here now. I'm thinking about getting some Fluval stratum, just a little bit, just to kind of help with this gravel that already. But I might not. I might just do. I guess I'm just doing. What is it? Not root feeders. What are they called? Stem plants. So I guess I might not need any Fluval. I might just leave it like that. But I just left a bunch of plants up there floating because there's some grid patterns back there where the water falls through, and I don't want the shrimps to go back there. In the past, I had Blue Dreams go back there and they die. Mostly because there's a giant sponge back there that's close to the surface where it ends up here. So there's at any moment there's only like this amount of water back there. So if it ever falls below that, they basically are gonna dry it back there and die. And I've seen that happen in a lot of fish stores too. In a lot of local fish stores, there's a guy right here on that. Don't get stuck in there, bro. He's off already. So yeah, I broke off some of these branches from my bigger 15-gallon tank. Just stuck them in there. It makes it look a little more natural. I can actually enjoy my tank now when I'm sitting here at my desk playing Pokemon, or I'm supposed to be working, but doing whatever I'm doing. But super stoked. Yeah, I'll do some follow-ups on this later. I'm probably gonna get a better light. Right now I'm using my own like Costco light, those dimmable lights. It seems to be doing okay because the light that it comes with, this Fluval light, really sucks. It's pretty crappy, so I don't even try to use it anymore. It's just no point. It doesn't do anything. Like, I could leave this light on all day almost and barely get any algae, which I don't know if that's good or not, I guess. But since this is a small tank, I need these plants to grow very well so that they can suck up all the nitrates, so that I don't have to do constant water changes, because this is a tiny tank. So in the past, I might have had some nitrates. I might have had higher nitrates with the red willies because I didn't have enough plants growing and eating nutrients. So I'm actually gonna try to really get a lot of pearl weed in here going, so that it's always just sucking up nutrients. That's also why I brought some hygrophila over here, because these are pretty fast growers. In my 15-gallon tank, I didn't even dose for months and they were still growing. So I'm bringing this over here so they can also eat. I got some Ludwigia, which do really well from what I've seen in low nitrate tanks with low light. They don't seem to really care. When you have higher nitrates, they do grow faster, but so does algae, if you don't have it correctly, I guess. And so a lot of times I end up getting my Ludwigia kind of a little covered with algae, versus in my other tank where I don't really fert the lobelia was growing fine with just like the nitrates in the tank naturally, and really having no algae in it. So it's because it's slower growing. It's lobelia repens. But yeah, so this is it for now. It's awesome. The rod form, I still kind of like it. I might get more of these branches just to make it look a little more natural. It doesn't look completely natural right now, but it looks good, I think. It looks good enough. But yeah, that's the update for now, guys. Like and subscribe if you can. Black rose shrimp, always awesome. There you go, look at this. I'll leave you guys with this. Wait, can I zoom in? All right, later. Oh, you can actually kind of see a little bit of brown there.